Beep. Hello and welcome to Potted,
With your host Kylie and Damien.
where we speak about the most uncomfortable things in the most comfortable way. Oh, you were getting at me with the whole crash thing now. You like, what the most comfortable way? But yeah, we here.
I just thought that was just the general format. I'm just following you. You know.
You're like always forcing me into this leadership role where I must just take the lead every time. I'm not
Yeah.
complaining. It's
Yeah,
just
I
like
know.
you shouldn't be afraid of taking that
No, it's,
leadership
it's
role.
good developmental.
and just-
You know. No, I do take the lead in certain things. I just feel like this is your week. To take charge, Mama.
This is my week.
Yeah, this is your week to take charge. That's all.
Okay.
I think you need to step into your leadership self this week.
Cheers.
Yeah,
But anyway, guys,
take the lead.
I don't wanna.
Take the lead.
I feel like I always take the lead.
No, you don't. You really don't. No, you really don't. Like, no, you don't.
What do you mean?
It's just in terms of like this certain decision making. Like, I will definitely take the lead.
Guys.
Because my intuition is so much. It's really in tune.
And mine is not.
No, it is. It is.
It
is. Like, for example, early on with the whole the gate when we went out the wrong entrance.
But you chose that route.
What this out you in front?
I just followed you.
No, you suggested like let's go. You were
said,
like going duck, and I initially
guys,
said let's go out the back.
I don't have an issue with that. So I was like,
And
when I was
then-
following you, didn't I say,
No, you
oh,
were like
so are we going out the front?
exactly, and
then
I
you,
was like, nah, I was going duck. Yo, like this is our way of camping. Let's go out the front.
this no,
Because you
bruh.
don't smart to walk. I'm like, bro, bruh.
I always
Let's go
walk
out
to
the
the
back.
back. I
Let's
always
go
walk to
out
the
the
back.
back.
Okay, let's just stop that right there. Because like I feel like we're boring them, and we're not getting to
Yeah, totally.
giving
But
them
that was just like
energy
that
and vibe
that was a glimpse
with
of our
regards
Sunday.
to starting
We all started.
their week or ending of the week, whenever you're watching this actually. So at the time of recording, it's a beautiful Sunday evening in Cape Town. Time is approximately,
I think we should do the evening ones more often. I love evenings.
yeah, it's more
It's more
vibey.
peaceful, yeah.
I feel like more at peace
Yeah,
after the whole,
yeah.
you know. But yeah, man. I actually had a crazy week, with regards to information that I've taken in. A lot of things is happening around the world, and it's mad, man. How a lot of people are still just going about the normal time schedules, life routine, quote, you know, and missing out on all the other things that's happening that indirectly influences the global scale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, how was your week?
My week was good. It was good. It was really good. It was trolled. Yeah. I started actually. This week was like. I actually ate like very healthy this week. The only time that I actually ate meat was like yesterday.
That's
But the whole
good.
week I've been eating veggies, and I think that's been helping me. And also like to stay up longer, and it just made me feel like extremely just it really does something to the soul. So I felt really good in that regard, and mentally also I felt like a little bit better. But yeah, I had a good week. It ended off also good. It's ending off good right now. And I'm excited for the new week, what it has in store. Yeah.
Are you?
I am, like, I'm really excited. I am.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And I have to also just like maintain this mindset. I feel because I know.
But back to
It
what you were
really-
just saying now,
it really
actually.
helps.
I was thinking about this guy. I think I met him like 2 years ago. You
What's
were,
his name? Maybe I know him.
Shoo. It was a customer at the shop one time, and it was selling to Kai, and he brought his vehicle there, whatever. Anyway, he was a sufferer of diabetes, man, and then he went on this plant-based diet thing, and then it was like less than 3 months where he saw like actual physical results, in a sense of there was something wrong with his skin as well, right? So he used to go in the sun, then his skin used to like become like almost like translucent, like it used to become thin.
Yeah.
You could see it's down according to him, whatever. And then when he was like doing the whole plant based thing, now that you mentioned, now that it did some like it feels like it's doing something to your soul, like your immune system is stronger, feels stronger, you feel more energetic, you
I
feel
feel like
more
I am
like you can be more
slightly.
productive.
Yeah.
You it's almost like you opening your full capacity in a sense now, and it's so powerful, bro, because it's true, bro. Like the takeaways and the things that it drain your energy, maybe, bro. It
Yeah.
make you so tired.
Yeah.
It make you so lazy, and yeah,
I just feel like they inject so many like things like antibiotics and all of those
yeah,
things into meat, for mass production and all of that stuff, and it's so it's not nutritional, man.
doesn't allow your immune system to do what it's
Yes,
supposed to do.
exactly,
It like does the opposite.
exactly.
So yeah, I think it's like that's a massive part of obesity on a global scale.
Yeah,
Like fast food is so readily available.
yeah.
It's not even funny. It's so readily available.
And
Like if
it's
you must
cheap.
replace all,
It's extremely
like they
cheap.
make you think it's cheap.
Hmm.
If you must replace all the fast food, when you say fast food, all the KFCs and McDonald's is currently in Cape Town
Yeah,
with something that offers you things that helps your immune system
yeah,
do what it's supposed to do, it'll be a huge difference.
yeah.
Because
But
I tell you,
they
no,
wouldn't allow that.
of course
They
not,
really
because
wouldn't
of
allow that because
what it's supposed
essentially
to have done.
they want the people to be sick. They
Of
want the people
course.
to be the
How
doctor.
else are they gonna buy the drugs?
They want people to give medication.
Big pharma, right?
Oh, you mention it to me. I said
There's yeah, it's definitely
it's
a
super
setup.
rigged.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure, bro.
that's why you need to.
Like, bruh,
Whatever you also
healthy
whatever.
things are not that expensive, guys.
Yeah.
Like, if you actually go do research about it, healthy things are not that expensive. When I say healthy, I'm
But
talking
they,
about
I feel
vegetables.
like they also like in terms of like organic or vegan things like they do make it quite expensive if it's like
so that you don't buy it.
that they make it very exclusive.
Yes. Yes, because so
They make
that
it
the mass
very exclusive
does not buy
Yeah.
it.
to certain people. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's the truth.
It's such a structural fuck up.
Because it's easier like that, maybe. Majority of people are poor and middle class. That's why it's like that.
Yeah.
So they know what they're getting.
Mm.
It's like the law of averages, basically.
Yeah.
Like it's literally that,
Yeah.
And oh yeah, man, like even so, bro. Like if you go do your shopping, how little do you pay for vegetables and stuff?
It's very cheap.
You know what I mean?
It's extremely cheap.
Compared to like how much you're gonna pay for like so a little bit of mince
Yeah.
or whatever stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like togas like stuff that you don't even know is in there. Not that I'm saying the vegetables are
Yeah.
not tampered with.
Mm. The
However,
vegetables are only like tampered with to like make it last longer. But like
maybe for the preserved part of
Oh.
it, yeah. But yeah, man, that's definitely something
yeah,
to be
like conscious of.
highly challenged on a
Yeah.
personal scale. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because obviously there's temptations and there's life happens, and then
Yes.
this thing is in your way. Okay, cool. Let me go make a way to get this Big Mac down my throat instead of doing something else.
Yeah, but also if you add up all that Big Macs, it's a lot, dude.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a perception. I'm gonna pay 40 rand now, it's fine. So new 40 rand now. But 40 rand 10 times a month is,
400 rand.
you know what I mean?
Or 215 maybe.
Understand? It's a lot.
Mm.
But yeah.
So I had a Pokeball on Monday for the first time.
A what?
A Pokeball.
How was it?
It was really good. Not a Pokeball, but it was more like a burrito. Yeah. It's like another version, but it's in the burrito form. Like
Where did you get it?
at Pokeball, Okay, yeah.
That's really fancy.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That's damn fancy.
What do you
like,
mean?
nah, I mean like when I say damn fancy, I mean like extremely fancy.
But it's super like organic, the stuff that they sell. Although they also sell meat and stuff, but like the way it's prepared and it's with the sushi rice. But you get bowls that have different, like there's different, like you have your dressing that you can choose from. There's like the nuts that you can choose from.
Okay.
There's different like, and the sauces even like, yeah. So you can build your own, and they obviously have their own menu there as well. But then I took the burrito, and it's wrapped in like, you know,
The wheat pita.
yeah.
What I
And
want to say was
the
now.
rice is in there and all the other veggies and stuff.
Oh,
Even
that's
the
nice,
ginger,
bro.
you can have it with yeah, you can have it with soya sauce, and that's where I copped the sticks, the chopsticks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super reusable, and I was like, yeah, you know.
But what I want to say was now we're talking about like plants and stuff like that now in the week. So I was no bruh.
Come on, you gotta go.
Stop, you like right here.
No, it's not. It's like soft, but in the week.
But in the week, so we're having like this debate, man, at work with regards to
You and Nielsie.
like everyone with regards to women.
Yeah.
And this means is like convinced that it's chemically
Like tempered or
like
whatever.
not tempered with me. How can I say now? Like I'm not gonna say chemically enhanced,
Yeah.
no? Like they think like it's a drug, basically. Anyway, why I'm coming to this is because weed is such a plant. Like you literally get a seed
Yeah.
and you plant it and it grows, and it just so happened that part grows out of it. It's almost like any other vegetable or plant based thing
Yeah, but
that you get a seed, it grows, and then
Exactly.
something else pops out of there, maybe.
But you first have to like obviously put it in so many different other processes, and the same with weed. Like even with a
Yeah.
cotton plant, it has to go through so much like
Exactly.
production.
You have to
and
have it in the soil for a particular
Yeah.
amount of time. You have to have it in this process for a particular amount of time. But the point I'm trying to make is that
yeah, totally.
the whole thing started with like they were talking about like the wooziness and whatever, man, like, you know, making you feel like
Yeah.
whatever, and just the thinking behind it and the perception that it's like a gateway drug. It
Yeah.
was just like wow, you know, just the
The mental.
like it's really not.
Mm.
Everyone that I've seen that became you know, drug abusers, should I say, I always say, bruh, like you were looking for something stronger. You were looking for something better to get away,
Yeah.
basically. For me, like I've been
It's also, I feel like it's also just always a personal choice, really. There
yeah.
are so many weed smokers that don't even haven't touched like
Do you
anything
know what
in
I'm
their
saying?
life.
Like it's been
You can't
like
just
a
make
solid.
it such a bold statement to make. Like you can't just. And
Yeah.
what are you basing it on?
Obviously,
Like,
their own experience.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The point I'm trying to make is like you know, like I take me for example now, my own experience. Now, like it's been like the best part of 10 years, good part of 10 years that I've been indulging and stuff.
Yeah.
And I haven't one time felt like it wasn't enough for me to just have that little escape, man, and just like, you know, have my mind in a place where I can like manage it. You know what I mean? And it doesn't work for everybody, but I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be used on a global scale like it is if it was bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I follow some of the best people online that do smoke weed,
Yeah.
and they are very much productive human beings in the sense of reaching their full potential.
For real, and I just feel like it just boils down to self-control at the end of the day.
For real, discipline, yeah.
Exactly. Like anything's bad for you. It's just like how much you do it and like how, like, you know,
Mhm.
anything can. But the frequency of like how much you do it sometimes can also be negative. You know, for certain things it can be positive. But for this particular instance, it's negative, and it's really like how you view it. You know, if you have like a negative like understanding towards it, or if you have you know, you don't have really good references to make to it, that's okay. Like if you know, but then don't also just say it's like it's bad. You know, like you can't just like say it's bad. Like, nah, I don't know. How do
Okay.
you feel about that?
About what in particular?
Like, you know, yeah, maybe we should just give people their own, you know, because it's not really not for everyone either. I just feel like it's not a gateway drug though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't really care what people say about it because
Yes.
based on my experience and based on experiences I've witnessed,
Yeah.
right? Also while getting to know the plant and stuff like that, I never saw anything that could be extremely negative that could ruin me. Let's say
Yeah.
that. You know, when I say ruin me, I mean like
Yes.
I can't get to the word right now, guys. I'm so clouded.
Super clouded, literally.
Like, yeah, it's not gonna make me,
Yeah.
not me. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're on a pass and whatever, and da 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 da. If I just feel like it slows down a lot of things, that doesn't need to be that fast.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes, but you don't need to justify your reasons.
I'm
Like,
justifying it. I'm just
you
like,
know.
trying to make people understand because a lot of people assume that it's
Yes.
for you to be in different state of mind,
Yes.
and you experience life differently if you do use it. No,
Yes.
bruh, man.
Yes.
Bruh, he always does this. Like,
You got it,
in the
girl.
bruh, don't do that.
What?
Like, just
What?
like cut me off and just like, oh, it's okay. Like, I just did that. It's so annoying. No, bro, like, I'm fucking
Dude, let's move on from this.
dude,
Like,
dude. So for you guys who's listening on Spotify, your fellow co-host over here, he's obsessed with ears.
that's okay.
I didn't say it's wrong. I'm
Yeah.
just like, don't come now and make your problem my problem. Because I feel like it's such a you problem. Like, if you
Why are
want
you
to,
saying it's a problem?
look at these.
No, it's not.
It's an issue.
You can't like diagnose me.
Guys, I know this guy for a long time, and 70% of the time I spend with him, we're fighting about him touching my ear.
That's not true.
It is. Tell him you want to put a nail through my ear.
70
Tell him. Tell him you want to put a nail through my ear.
Your ears are too small.
Believe it or not. And not
Why
any
would I do
nail.
that?
It's your fingernail. Like, what are you doing?
Yo,
You know what I mean?
you're
I'm so
crazy.
thirsty.
You are thirsty.
He's such a shady person. Why do you say that now like that? You are thirsty. Almost like I'm thirsty. Like that.
You're not thirsty, man. You know?
My throat's thirsty.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
so many things I want to talk about. Yeah? Like, but I don't want to like step on toes that doesn't need to be stepped on right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? But there's so many things I would like to share with you guys. However, there's not like that established audience that is out there as yet. I feel like we are still keeping the good stuff for when there's an established audience that wants to hear certain things. Because
not that
at
we're not like
party,
producing
no,
quality
for
at the
sure,
moment,
no, for
like,
sure. But at party, we like speaking about certain things, and we don't necessarily have that audience to share it with everyone
that's
as
not the
yet.
point. Like, you never know who's gonna listen. Or
I
not
know,
listen. So
and
the
I
point
know,
is
like,
to just, like,
someone can obviously
Yeah.
see our first 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 500 videos
Yeah.
and whatever. But the point I'm trying to make is that, there's a certain time and a place for everything.
Yeah.
Like, you see what happened on TikTok with my video.
Yeah, dude, that was wild. That was extremely wild. Yeah. That shit just skyrocketed.
Huh?
That shit just skyrocketed.
No, I'm talking about the one that got like,
Oh, silence.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I completely saw that. Because how can you make it like 32 views?
like less than 100 views.
Like,
All my other videos are over 100 views.
completely silenced.
Yeah.
That's I'm like, you better get your own domain at this point.
think I should.
You know?
I actually read something very interesting, and it said,
What did it say?
activism on social media is bullshit.
Hmm.
What do you think?
Elaborate on that.
Like, when I obviously mean
When people are like,
activists for anything, it's just in general, activism on social media is bullshit because the point this guy was like, I can't even remember the author of the article. He was basically stating like people just create these communities, and then the people that forms part of the communities is my net people that just like almost keyboard warriors in a sense. You understand what I mean?
yeah. I don't
But
think
what do
that's
you
entirely true though. I think activism is very important,
Now I'm talking about
especially on social media. I think
That's
it's
what
a
I'm talking
different.
about, yeah.
I'm leading to
mm,
that. I think it's a different way of what's the verb for activist?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Maybe that is the verb.
activist is the I don't know, but yeah,
Activism? I don't know.
it's
Activate.
I think it's a good way to make people aware. You know, much quicker, much faster. Like you want to get the word out. You wanna, and a lot of things have like changed through like that. In a sense, being at social media now. I mean, activism now on social media. I think it does make a difference in a sense, because it puts certain pressures on large corporations or organizations, especially when it comes to like PR. Certain organizations don't want to be portrayed a certain way, so there's a lot of pressure put on them. For example, now then they make certain changes to, you know, the current state of things or the status quo. Yeah, I think it's completely, you know, exactly. I think it's a good way. On a micro scale, I would even relate it to like even leaving a review of something, whether it's good or bad.
Okay. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know. Like, to me, it's just like, everything has a positive and a negative. You can obviously use something positively or you can use it negatively. You know what I mean? And I feel like there's always going to be a negative as long as there's a positive.
Yeah. It can't, can't
It can't, coexist without,
without one another.
it can't exist without each other.
Yeah.
In a sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it can't coexist without one another.
Was it right
Yeah,
the first
same.
time?
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm not an English major.
No, you got it. You got it, girl.
But anyway, it really
that.
can't.
That helps. I see you read a lot, so that helps.
But anyway, what was it? What was I trying to say now about that? What was it? So guys, I'm so potted.
Yeah, I thought you got it, girl. You totally got it.
Oh yeah, everything having a negative and a positive. I definitely feel like there's a lot of things started on social media and people latch onto it and form these communities and stuff that's like negatively driven.
Yeah. But that's
that's with anything. Well, like that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm very neutral, you know me. I'm super neutral.
I just feel like there are certain things that like I think that would would align with your values and your core beliefs and what you believe in right now. Like I could name a few things that you are taking part in whether you like it or not. I would just not want to say it right
with regards
now, but like I don't know if that's another can of worms to open. It's not like a bad thing. I'm just saying like you also take part in social media activism sometimes. Even if it's on a small scale.
If it's like,
but that's informing the truth about certain things, which is good. But it's, at the end of the day, it's still a form of shit. I'm just trying to make an example. It's still, we all partake in that.
I didn't
and especially
say it's
like
bullshit.
I'm not saying that either. I'm saying like, don't get me wrong either. Like don't see it from a
no, because the way you're saying it is like
no, I'm not even like no shade, I promise. And yeah, it's you know what I mean. Like we all, and I also this is what I wanted to say. Like especially like the Gen Zs, bruh. there's just a certain way that we're operating these days. Like we're not gonna go out the streets. Like yeah.
But yeah, man.
But
I
yeah.
don't know. A lot of people just say dumb shit to be relevant. It's like a lot of people don't like to just elaborate and keep their mouth.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, no, someone's talking to me, ne, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like I don't even have time for this right now.
Yeah.
Just like I'd rather trap it in the ass. But then you get people that want to say something about every little thing.
Yes.
It's almost like, shoo, you're taking so much time from your journey moving forward, trying to explain to every single body why this is supposed to be like this and why you think this is supposed to be like this.
Yeah.
Ne? But yeah, man.
I think that's just like human nature. Everyone's just trying to figure out
Nah,
what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, but you don't have to like couple that to everybody. Like I'm sure
No,
you just get particular people like
yeah,
that.
you do get particular people like that, but also just people will just be people, I guess. Oh,
What are people to you?
Hey?
What are
No,
people
there's
to
just
you?
certain like there's just certain like human nature aspects that we come with, you know. I think we're very curious, we're very like there's just certain, you know, explorative, and on a social level, like human beings just like submit to groupthink, you know.
Sheep factor.
That. So that's just like a, you know, and it's up to you to unlearn and like, you know, really think objectively and take yourself out of this whole fucking earth and think of what
But
the
I
fuck is
think
going on.
the main reason why that happens, like sheep factor and stuff, is because there's so many people that's like unconscious. You know, like they just
It's also just
and they choose to be unconscious
Yeah.
because they're just lazy to use their brain
it's
or their
true.
mind. Like
It's true. People are super lazy.
Shoo.
I had this conversation with Auntie Justine today, and we also were like, people are super lazy. Because I told her, like, when I had to research on the internet, I'm super, like, my mind goes wild and, like, goes racy, you know. Because I'm, like, learning new things and, you know, everything's accessible on fucking Google. And she was saying, like, yeah, she's also exactly the same. And when people ask her stuff, she'll be like, look, you can literally just go on Google and you can find out that information there. People are just so lazy to do the research and go the extra
and never
mile
mind
and
Google.
educate
Like Google
themselves.
is probably the
Not,
one of the simplest.
but it's the easiest. So
ways.
there's like
That's what I'm saying,
absolutely no
simplest. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
For you
excuse.
to do it yourself and like
No
you
lie.
know.
But people are very lazy. Or they mean have really.
Why wouldn't you want to empower yourself?
Exactly. And that's the thing. And you see it like it makes me more mad if they like young. You know, because I kind of like, okay, you are a certain age.
Yes.
You now choose to be conditioned this way. You just don't want to see the other side.
Yes.
That's your thing, you know. But I get like angry when it's like younger people, man, because you see this in your household, you know.
Yeah.
And how the men operate in a certain way and stuff like that. Like you can choose to be different, bro.
Yeah.
You can really do that. But people are lazy, very lazy, and especially this whole digitalized era that we are going in. It's going to make it even worse, maybe. Men are gonna be very lazy.
Especially with AI.
And just like beep, press the button instead of actually getting up and putting on your own sock. You would rather press a button to put on your sock, like. Yeah.
It's really like that.
What do they call it? What is it? Convenience. That's the excuse. No, it's more convenient. Yeah, you're just lazy. And actually, Bill Gates said something very, very interesting that stuck with me for a long time.
Really? What was he on?
He said, if you have a difficult task as a CEO or as a entrepreneur, give it to the laziest person you know. They're gonna figure it out quickly because they always look for shortcuts.
Yeah.
And that's on facts.
That's on
Because I've seen it over and over again. If you give somebody a problem to solve, and they're maybe not lazy, they're gonna take a while because they want to do it properly. You know, like thorough, go through everything in a certain way that you'll be able to have.
Especially perfection.
Correct, yeah.
It's completely.
Never mind perfection. I'm just from somebody that works hard. That's not lazy. You're not a lazy person.
Yeah, but
and then you
give
give it to.
Would take very long because they would want it to be properly and thoroughly done.
Yeah, but I feel like some people use like the term perfectionist as an excuse to take long with something. Don't you feel?
No.
Huh?
No.
You don't think so? Huh? Okay, I'm only saying it because I've seen it before.
Yeah.
But anyway,
like my mother's a perfectionist and she can take like long or short depending on the task. Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
it's not
the
like
point.
mutually exclusive really.
Yeah, but I just like making it aside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway, so yeah, it's very powerful.
Yeah, it's true though. It's
It's very
100% true.
powerful. And like you remember the other night when I was in that webinar,
Yes.
I was just like, yo, I actually want to have kids, bro. Like, you know, in the
Why?
in like the, you know, this whole
Yeah.
era that we're going into now, bro. Like
Yeah.
the century, this decade.
I think this decade's gonna be wild. Maybe even the next 5 years.
Bro, like people don't even understand how progressive things
Yes.
are, and like you know, it's just so fast. Like think about how many things happened in the last 20 to 22 months. You know, that got us to a point of thinking in a certain way, and people just became more conditioned to not using their own brain. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like wow. I definitely don't want to just succumb to that, man. And that's like probably my biggest fear, you guys, is just giving up on myself and like quitting on myself and saying, okay, it's done now. I'm just gonna be another one that's just like, okay, cool, whatever, you know.
Take me now kind of vibe.
Oh, because I watched this intense video of Patrick Mayne. It's like 5 minute video.
Yes.
And the video is about everybody quits. I was like, I click in the video, I watch the video. He breaks it down like like, you know, to the T.
Yes.
And I'm like, yo, that is so deep. Like, you know, at some point during the day you quit. You know, you might be doing a task quickly, then you quit and then you get distracted by something else and and whatever. And I just don't wanna be like that, man. Where you're constantly distracted all the time. And I feel like not only social media is a big part of people being distracted now, but the bullshit that people speak about, no? And it like largely stems from social media and the things they see, like, you know what I mean? It's so wild. Everyone's just distracted. And that's why the agenda is planning out accordingly, because everyone is just worried about other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was just like, yo, Kylie, do you want to have kids, babes? Like, seriously. Because I don't want to be that person that's like,
make a great
protect, you know, the whole time. And I don't want you to experience this world because it's so bad for you.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Nah, I can't wait to have kids.
Based on my findings and things like that, you know, because it's going to get more wild then, like on another level, dude. And shoo. Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah, I really can't wait to have kids. I don't walk around like scared anymore.
No, I'm not scared to have kids.
No,
you know?
just in general about like how things are gonna work. I just feel like I need to also. I think it's also comes back to me and what my stance is. Also, like I don't want to have that mentality, you know.
Yeah, but I'm looking at it from a different perspective, man.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
It's
like
a whole
you
human,
also,
you know what I mean? That you need to take care of.
That's what I'm also considering for sure. But obviously, when I'm older and matured enough to like have that and have space for it in my life in every aspect, I think that I definitely do want to have kids. Like I want to have a mini me or running around. But the life is scary. Yeah. Also, like I'm reconsidering my you know, you're even having a girl. It can be so scary at the same time. But I really want a girl.
Yeah, I'm just like in gen. Like just think about it, dude. Like, I don't even want to have kids right now, dude. I want to have kids like maybe year from 27 plus.
Yeah, 27.
Then I don't mind.
Yeah.
You know, having a kid, because you know I'm gonna make sure shit's
27 is like 4 years.
Dude, like it's quick.
I know that's
and it's
what I'm
long
saying.
at the same time.
No, it's like right now.
Dude, guys, we like grown ass people sitting here right now. We probably know people with like 3 to 4 kids already, you know.
Yeah, I just didn't
and
anticipate
like
that
going
it'd be
through
so
things.
soon.
Dude, like I don't want to be an old ass mom. Like
why not?
I want to be a young mom. I always wanted to be a young mom if I want. Like, you know, so when I go, I didn't have kids. So that's what I'm saying. And that's 4 years from now, dude. That's like 2025. Do you understand?
Yeah, but it's
by
like
that time I know already.
Dude, no, it's like right here.
It's gonna be wild, you know.
Dude, like the past
and
4
then
years,
you must still say, 25 plus 18. You understand?
25 plus 18 is like 43.
You know what I mean? That time my kid's like 18 years old in 2043. Can you imagine how much AI is
Like
been
improved.
never mind only improved, but being integrated in our
into
lives.
society.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, like the algorithmic AI, and then you also get the learning AI.
Yeah.
So like, the learning one is more scary for me. Like,
because they're actually like mimicking like your brain. And,
yes,
like, the way you
not
think.
just your brain, but like what you say, how you say it, why you say it.
There's another version of you on the other side.
Basically, almost like a robot is learning how to feel. And yeah, man, it's just like it doesn't sit well with me, guys. I don't know how anybody else feels about it. Like, you're possibly listening to this right now, be it me on YouTube or Spotify.
Yeah.
But that is just like, shoo, it takes away, humanity in a sense, because I feel like, yeah, humans are supposed to feel.
That's what distinguishes us from people, I mean, from animals.
Animals also feel, dude. Animals also feel. Like, I feel like animals feel that. I think the only thing that's different between like an animal
the intellect
and a human being is the ability to reason. Like, animals can't necessarily reason in the sense of, okay, you know what, it's fine, dude, we don't have to go on. They just go in for the kill.
True.
And they're very territorial and all of those things, and same like human beings, but we reason, we can reason. So yeah, dude, that is scary for me. But yeah, you know what, I actually ticked off a fantastic goal this week, by the way.
What was that, Mona?
Yeah, I booked I don't know, you don't call it a seminar anymore, eh?
A webinar?
No, man. Like, it's a live event.
Okay, like actually.
Oh, like you're going to the event.
A conference.
Is it a conference?
Like a conference center.
Not a conference, man.
No, a conference center where you go to a conference center.
Oh, it's at the waterfront, and then it's a conference center.
Is it one of the hotels?
I'm not sure.
Possibly. The venue?
I don't know the venue, and my phone is not in use right now.
Okay.
But
you got it all.
It's like a, let me say seminar, because that's like the best word to describe it. But anyway, it's something I wanted to book, and what was nice is that I DM'd the
organizer.
Yeah. And I was like, is there no promo code, whatever, because I'm a student of the learnings, Yes. And then like 2 days ago, I saw a notification on my YouTube to book it now, and then it's just like, yeah.
You totally gotta go.
Couple the discount, which was nice. Huh? So yeah, man. But anyway,
that's a good one though. That's a good investment, Mona.
Oh yeah. But anyway, I don't know why I wanted to share that with you guys. That ticked off a goal. Just nice. But yeah, you can actually, guys, find us on Spotify if you're watching this on YouTube at pottedpod. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, where can they find us on YouTube?
pottedpod as well.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta go.
And
you can find us on TikTok. That will be potted_pod. There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
So please catch us on there as well. Show us some love so that we can also, get onto the algorithm. Of everybody.
Exactly.
So that we can also.
But man, I just want to say thank you to you.
Everybody.
For having such a good episode once again.
And shut to you, bro.
Nice
for making it happen.
And also thanks for our listeners.
No?
Right?
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the next one.
Same time.
Same place.